So while talking about the implementation path for DPDP, we are now on a stage where we should look at DPDP far beyond just a one-time project to an operating model, because privacy is going to be handled forever. It is not a one-time exercise. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you daily see new content on data privacy, and we have been talking about DPDP of late. We are going to talk about converting a DPDP project into an operating model. Rather, I would rephrase and say, not even consider DPDP as a project, but consider and implement it as an operating model. The thought process generally that happens is that it's a one-time compliance project. But it is not the right thought process. It is not a one-time project. It's a continuous operating model. You have to work on it day in and day out. There's no option. There's no way how you can avoid it or delay working on a DPDP deployment. Let's compare when people look at it as a project versus when they should look at it as an operating model. Implementation only phase of DPDP says, let's make some policies, do some data mapping, and do some vendor reviews. Simple. Make some policies, do some data mappings, do some vendor reviews. Good. It is required. I'm not saying that this is not required. But then this has to be a continuous phase. As an operating model, you need to take governance and decision making, and you need to hand it over to someone who is taking such decisions on a daily or an hourly basis, because personal data is being handled by everyone in an organization. Someone has to be accountable for what is happening around with the personal information collected on behalf of the organization. As an ongoing compliance, a project, it has a start and an end. Right? So if you say that DPDP is making privacy notices, the 5 types of data collections I have, I'll redesign the forms, make a notice against them. That's it. I can make a good project management project of saying that changing form this to this to this, and at the end of changing each form, making a privacy notice with respect to each, and then at the end of making all privacy notices, making a privacy policy equivalent to these notices. But then am I saying that I'm not going to collect any other kind of data again in my organization? Data will keep changing. New things will come up. You will collect more information. More information, I don't exactly mean number of records. I also mean more types of information. New systems will emerge regularly. New vendors will also keep getting added on a regular basis. So we don't need to stop anywhere. New tools, new processes will also keep emerging. So be ready and don't think making these 5 collection forms or 5 notices, job done. A privacy operating model is where you decide and assign someone the decision making. And like I said earlier in my series on playbooks, where you actually make a playbook of what kind of decision under what circumstances. So even the person who is not there for making the decision, or whose responsibility is not decision making, knows this is what is going to happen if I'm going to handle it this way. Right? And that's the real awareness or education at the employee level. Who executes the privacy task for the organization, and how is the compliance being monitored? Governance is important. Project does not end. It happens. It happens every day. It will continue to happen. Help convert DPDP into an ongoing operating model. Don't treat it as a static project that would be done as a one-time activity. So that's about converting DPDP project into an operating model. We are going to get into more details in the next video. So stay tuned, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.